Toward the end of one of my community calls, I noticed that I just had a feeling that somebody was like holding something back. And so I was like, what's going on? And we had ended the call. The rest of the people had gotten off, and I stopped recording. And she said, I'm just getting text messages from clients, and I'm getting emails from supervisors. And okay, number one, we were on a coaching call. You know who you are. Why were you paying attention to your phone and your computer? Anyway, that's beside the point. So she was receiving text messages and emails, and I was like, and she said that she was feeling stressed, and she, like, her first urge is to get off the call and go eat. And so I stopped her and I was like, so why are you feeling stressed? And she said, my life is exploding. And I was like, whoa, again, dramatic much? And she laughed because she knows me and we've been working together. And so I asked her, like, what's going on? And so she explains the text messages and the emails, and we talked it through. And okay, your life is exploding around you. How does that feel? And it was stressful, overwhelmed, those kinds of things. And I asked her, why is she feeling stressed? And she said, because she's getting emails. And I said, why are you feeling stressed? And I said, and she kind of like, she's like, I don't know. And I was like, because you're thinking my life is exploding. Yes, that would be stressful. If your life is exploding, like, duck, cover, run, hide. And then we broke it down. What's actually happening? You're receiving text messages, questions from clients, you're receiving emails, questions from supervisors. What's your next step? And it was really either to shut down her computer and ignore the text messages because she's technically off the clock, which would have been completely fine if she was going to stop ruminating about it. And then the other option would have been to answer the email to get it off of her plate, back in their court, and reply a quick, sorry, I can't make a change to that, to the client. And once she just talked through those steps, like, okay, here are my choices, like, the level of emotion just came down, and she felt stable and in control and recognized food was not going to help her in the situation at all. And when we got off the call, she felt much better. And I was so glad that I paid attention to that and asked, like, hey, what's going on? I feel like there's something. And so that was a really good coaching opportunity and a great way to end the call. So paying attention to those overly dramatic thoughts, and you just think, oh, I'm just exaggerating. But really, that thought is creating an emotion in you, and your emotions drive your actions. And typically, when you have one of those big emotional thoughts, my world is exploding, life is exploding, whatever, you also have a lot of other thoughts around it. This shouldn't be happening. I'm never going to be able to do this. And like, you have a lot of other thoughts spinning out, contributing to that one dramatic thought. So it's always important to just break it down into the facts, and then what do I want to think about this, and what action do I want to take?